You keep dancing with the devil. One day he's gonna follow you home.
Alright, so there was a lot of hype behind this film, and after seeing it, I definitely understand what the people were talking about. The film's about two twin brothers who plan to open a juke joint along with the help of their little cousin Sammy. Everything's going to plan until an unexpected threat comes asking to join the party. So first of all, let's talk about Ryan Coogler. He's had pretty good films overall, but this one was a very detailed film that really pays attention to the times, the messages, you know, the story, the lore. One thing that was a big positive for me was the characters. I feel like there's a lot of very interesting characters, starting off with Michael B. Jordan and the twin brothers he plays. He plays them very well and very different. Their cousin Sammy, the one who's into music, Haley Steinfeld, pretty much all the characters, everybody who ends up at that juke joint, they're all pretty much likable characters for the most part. And there's a lot of time we get to spend with these characters before the vampires show up. Alright, so Michael B. Jordan specifically, he plays the twin brothers Smoke and Stack. It really feels like, yeah, these are two completely different people. You can really feel the love and connection that these two brothers have for each other. Even with the cousin Sammy, you know, you can tell how much they both care about him, but at the same time there's like morals and beliefs with some of these characters that maybe don't fully align with the others. Haley Steinfeld, now I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really watch a lot of the previews, but I did see the trailer they released where it does straight up show that she ends up becoming a vampire. It would have been nice if they didn't actually show that in one of the previews. Her and Michael B. Jordan, you really believe that there was like a past between these two people, and you know, just in general, all the characters, they really feel like they've known each other for years, and there's some history here, some history there. There's a lot of good lore that they've built up with the characters themselves. Now, speaking of lore, we got to talk about the vampire lore, because there are a lot of simple vampire rules that are followed, but at the same time, there's a unique spin that Ryan Coogler puts where there's a connection between the vampires and the music. And initially what draws them is Sammy and his performance at the juke joint. It basically brings the vampires to them. I thought that was really unique. I actually liked the way that was handled. It's a very unique and appealing idea of the music conjuring up monsters or beings or bringing forces, supernatural forces to the door. There's symbolism there, here and there. You know, in the beginning, he says, sometimes you dance with the devil's going to come knocking, or something like that. That was said in the film. Now, the score and the music itself, not even the music that's integrated from the characters themselves like Sammy, but just the score in general, the background music, it's very, very good. It gave a unique tone and feeling and kind of eeriness, but at the same time, it's very intriguing to just listen to it. But yeah, with that being said, I'm gonna definitely give this film an 8 out of 10. A lot of positives, great score, great music, great use of shots, imagery, messages. You know, this is a very detailed, but it's not a boring film to watch. It's very interesting and you care about the characters. But yeah, those were just my thoughts. Y'all let me know in the comments below what y'all think of Sinners, and I'll see y'all next time.